Welcome back to another episode of Brett and Tony Travels. So we're just pulling into Dunlop Station. It was established in 1880 with over 1 million acres of land. I reckon this house is going to have a bit of a history about it. Yeah, 1880.
Five chimneys.
What did you just say? 5 chimneys?
Chimneys. What do you call them?
Chimneys.
Chimneys.
You
Chimneys.
added one too many IMs in there.
Oh, yeah. Chimney.
Imagine standing at the edge of history as the mighty Darling River surges, its waters climbing higher with every passing hour. We've arrived at Dunlop Station, a place where the echoes of Australia's pioneering spirit still whisper through the air. Join us as we uncover the stories and the drama of Dunlop Station, an unforgettable chapter in the tale of Australia's past. When Kim and her family purchased the property over 14 years ago, it was in such disrepair. What an amazing piece of our Australian history. We'll let Kim tell you more. And so you bought it 14 years ago, and obviously it was in a bit of wreck and ruin.
It was a mess.
Yeah.
There was an old lady living here.
Yep.
And they'd been here 30 years, but in that 30 years had gone broke, and hubby had locked her in as like a recluse.
Okay.
Going broke was the final straw for him, locking him and his wife in for the next 20. No one allowed in, nobody allowed out. He was pretty deadly with a gun.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And threatened to shoot anyone that tried to come near them.
Wow.
So just a little bit of mental health there as going broke, and a couple of horrible things happened to them in their time here. So when he passed away, she put the property up for sale. It's a 22-roomed house with 16 bedrooms inside.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
So it's hardly seen any changes. Most of it's original.
Yep.
Jill just walked out and left everything behind. She just took a couple of personal things. There was no way she was going to be able to pack up this big homestead on her own. So just packed up what she could and walked out and left the rest. So the house was chock-a-block full. Beds were made, kitchen table was still set, people's clothes and trinkets still in the cupboard.
Wow.
And the food in the pantry dated back to the 1960s.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. The house was full of mice. Most floors were just crunched continually. Some are up to half an inch deep in dead mice and mice poo.
Oh, wow.
With daylight fading, we grabbed a drink and head off to explore the Woolshed's own history. The Woolshed was the first building built on the station, as that was what was going to earn it the money. Dunlop Station's main claim to fame is the fact that it was the first shearing shed in Australia to have mechanical shears with 48 shearing stands.
Yeah. So this is a Lincoln.
What is it, a Lincoln?
Lincoln. These are the boiler tubes.
How do you know all this stuff? I have no idea.
Well, boilers haven't changed really at all. They still use boilers. So the fire's at the other end. The water goes through those boiler tubes, heat up, make pressure, runs those pistons and turns that massive wheel. This is where they fired it up. Kept the fire going.
And stoked it, yeah.
It actually could have been here because it would have had big stockpiles of timber.
Well, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Look at the posts.
Yeah.
My God, there's hundreds of them. And Kim was saying back in the day, they would have slept, the shearers would have slept under
shearers
there.
would sleep under there,
Yeah, how do you get in? I'll go around this way. Oh, wow. Oh, this is all the stuff they found.
Yeah.
She said that because people just walked off, left absolutely everything.
Here's the bale.
Oh yeah. Jesus. Alright, I'm coming up. Oh shit. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to take my glasses off, I can't see. That's better.
Old newspapers.
Check this out. That's cool. Right. Yeah. So these are all the different stations. You can do some manual labour.
See on a sheep.
But this is just such a great find, honestly. Dunlop Station, if anyone's out this way...
Here's your chutes.
Oh, there your chutes, yeah. If anyone's out this way, just stop in.
Stop in, absolutely.
Kim is just fabulous and so accommodating.
And this helps her keep this going.
It does. Coming here definitely will keep Dunlop Station going. So just before we leave our campsite, I'm just going to wander down to the Darling because Kim, the owner of Dunlop Station, said yesterday that the floodwaters that have happened are just about to hit Burke. And at the moment it's sitting at 8.5 metres. This is the Darling River. And they're expecting it to peak anywhere between 10 and 11 metres. So it doesn't look like much at the moment. And it's really not flowing close to the bank, but out there, and as you saw under the bridge at Louth, it had a fair clip to it. So I will be, what am I, on 5 foot, so I will be literally probably neck deep in water come 1 to 2 weeks time, which is incredible to think. Normally this river is just a trickle, but very, very impressive that these guys are just waiting for the floodwaters. Must be a bit unnervy. But they're all set up. It's not their first rodeo. But the Darling is definitely flowing over the other side there. I'm just watching a bit of timber go past quite quickly. So definitely the waters are on their way. Just a magic spot though, honestly, just brilliant. And it gives you some insight. So I'm standing down the bottom here at the Darling, and that's the raptor and the camper just up there. So she's got a wee way to go before we'd be flooded. But it's a great spot. We're going to go and have a look at the shop, as I said, and have a look what's inside. Kim gave us a key to the shop, so we'll open it up and then we'll go and give her the key back and say a massive thank you. It's been fun exploring this property. Righty go. Engine on, ready to go. I don't know about anyone else, but the passenger seat seems to be the dumping ground for everything. I have to rearrange everything every time we get in because everything's dumped on the passenger seat.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. I was just saying, does anyone else do this? I'm sure they do. With one more location to explore and the key kindly given to us by Kim, we leave camp and we head to the store on Dunlop Station.
That's the main house.
Yep.
And the story of the place is, but when he came here, the plan was to build the sheep farm first and get it working.
That's what she was saying yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, instead of building the house first. So
The house was last, and this was the store.
so
He had 500 workers.
and those 500 workers needed stores.
Because there were no roads back then. It was all paddle steamer up and down the Darling.
So the Darling was the main highway.
So as I said, Kim kindly gave us a key to unlock the store. Look, another old bike. Here, babe, here's the key. But this is an impressive building within itself. I mean, thinking back in the 1880s to build this, fantastic.
Oh, I might go and get my clear glasses
Yep.
and your torch.
Oh yes, good idea. Okay. There's too much history in here. I got the heebie-jeebies. Hurry up, babe. Oh, what is he doing? I'm a bit of a chicken. I don't want to go in there by myself. It's like heebie-jeebies. There's a lot of history going on in here. I'm sure it's haunted. I don't know. I'm making that up, but I reckon it would have some ghosts of the past. But I mean, just the age of this thing. I know Australia's only a fairly new country in comparison to the rest of the world, but it's fantastic that they've actually preserved this. Babe, I got the heebie-jeebies.
Hey,
I got the heebie-jeebies. You got to come in with me.
is it really dark?
No, I just, you know, I just feel it in my waters. You got the torch?
Got the torch.
Okay. Just,
Oh wow.
I know. What's in, go right? What's in here? I got about this far and then I was like, yep, no.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at the scales. Holy shice. Okay, we'll focus on this room first. Look at the scales. What's this? Oh. That torch is very bright.
Is it too bright?
So this must have been how they found it.
I'd say they're restoring it. Oh, a big snake.
Oof, no thank you. Wow. Look at this over here, more scales.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I need the torch in here for sure. Holy
Hang on,
moly.
I'm still looking.
Might see if I can open these doors just to let more light in.
Holy moly.
There we go, let more light in.
Wow. I guess it's just stuff they've picked up around the property and...
Well, exactly, yeah. Lots of old bottles. Looks like an old wagon wheel.
Eau de cologne.
Eau de cologne.
Oh, come have a smell. Oh my God.
Oh, are you serious?
Yep.
Okay. What have you got? Oh, that's a bit of light.
It's Eau de cologne.
Okay.
Persistently delightful.
Oh, jeez.
Ombo Company, Sydney.
Okay, let me have a whiff.
It's actually really good.
Oh, it's actually not too bad.
It smells like bay rum like my dad used to use.
It's not too bad. I love all this. I think this is all the bridles. Yes. Wow. Oh, there's an old riding hat. I had one of these growing up.
Oh, wait for me.
Well, you want to look at every little nook and bloody cranny. So look at all this. Look at the saddles and the bridles.
Oh, wow.
Would this have been a big sorting table? What would this have been? This table here?
Don't know. It's a store. I really, don't know.
Paper lamps. Try not to fall through the floorboards. It's like a old kitchen in there.
ZKK Monte Carlo.
Right.
No idea what it was. It's a bolt action. Maybe a 22.
Well, practical use out here.
Did you open those doors?
I did open those doors just to get some light in here.
Okay, so we're going to close them.
Yep, you can go through. I'll go out and you can close them.
Okay. Was it just the
Top bolt.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Most people just drive past here, not even think about coming in. Such a great opportunity. Now I know we haven't done the tour and Kim charges for the tour, but I'm definitely going to give her some money as a thank you. It's the back of the store where all that kitchen stuff was. Just a terrific old building. And again, right on the Darling River over there, so that when the paddle steamers came up back in the day, once a day, they would be close to putting all the supplies in the store. Oh, it's flowing a lot faster here than where it was at our campsite. So just before leaving Dunlop Station, I come back from talking to Kim, and here's my wonderful husband decided to cook us brekkie.
You hungry?
Actually, I'm a bit peckish. What's on the menu?
Well, just chili scrambled.
Chili scrambled eggs. Yummo, thank you. Brett's bush cooking. There you go.
So how was it, babe?
It's good.
So you notice we're eating them with CCs because I was just worried about a diet, I guess. But and bread, and bread, I don't react very well to bread anymore. So actually, I like this. I had a Mexican breakfast somewhere once, and I used CCs, and thought, wow, what a great idea. So that's what I do. Yeah. Or just corn chips. Doesn't have to be CCs. They're Doritos, I think.
I don't know, but it's delicious. Chili scrambled eggs, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, they did come out well.
So I've just been sitting here cleaning up from having brekkie. Brett's flying the drone around. And we've got this massive car park area, right? Like we're on a station. And is it just me? Or is there something wrong with people? Why do they have to park so close to us? And then again, not so bad over here. But again, like right on top of us. I don't know, maybe they just feel safe parking close to people, but geez Louise. There's a massive area to park, but anyway, I'll stop bitching. With the Darling River rising by a couple of metres as expected, we hit the road and onto our next adventure. So we're just leaving Dunlop Station and after a lovely stay, and today the plan is to head probably up the western side of the Darling to Burke.
That was a good find.
That was a great find, yes. And I also purchased a hat. So Dunlop Station.
Totally recommend it.
Yes, established 1880, so that's awesome. And yeah, Kim does it all by herself here. Very impressive. So that's the plan today. Lots of kangaroos around, lots of goats. We woke up to some goats around the campsite this morning. And no, you can't have a baby goat. He wants a baby goat. Can I please take a baby goat home?
One goat.
One goat. And it is just a goat.
Not a big goat.
All right. What a beautiful day.
Sure is.
So blessed. Okay, so we are heading to Burke, as we just said. And we're pretty religious about letting the tyres down. We do it all the time. We've got some good ARB compressor gear on board. So my job is normally to run around and take all of the iCheck tyre pressure gauges off and then help Reddy obviously connect it all up. There you go. Done. It's got to be less than 5 minutes, I reckon. Just peace of mind. We were running at 40 PSI and we've just dropped it down to 28, I think, something like that. There you go. Good. I reckon if we timed it,
That was pretty quick.
that was pretty quick. Good job. So this vehicle was travelling ahead of us and
That was a lot of water.
but I didn't see any road closed signed. Oh, she's flowing pretty quickly.
Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30. A little drunk, but I'm alright, 'cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, 'cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. Hey. I think about you and I want you here with me. Am I out of my mind, or is this how it should be?
Easy peasy, Japanese.
So just tell me if
Easy peasy. I'm glad that we're not here in a week's time though.
Yeah.
I reckon that'll be quite different. We've got water on both sides.
Flooded, forget it.
Yeah. But we did confirm with council. So council said she's open. So slight change of plan. We got to Burke and some of the roads were closed, so we couldn't actually get up to Lightning Ridge the way we wanted to. So I said to Brett, well, we could go to Charlotte Plains and camp there the night. And he's like, yeah. So we booked that at $46 a night, but anyway, and then realised
Well,
that...
you put it into Google Maps.
Oh, I put it into
And
Google.
it said 6 hours.
It said 6.5 hours, and I was like, what?
Because it was bypassing around these flooded areas.
Yeah, so I said to Brett, right, take me to the cop station. So we went to the Burke police station and I had a chat with the local copper and she said, oh, the road opened an hour ago. I said, what, to Cunnamulla? She said, yes. I said, oh my goodness, okay. She said, please drive carefully, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, so thank goodness we didn't have to cancel our they said there was rain coming that afternoon, and you could see it on the map. So we had a quick swim in the bore, and then we boogied out of there. And I think it pissed it down that night. I can't remember where we stayed, but
It did. That was the last night coming home. Yeah,
yes,
that's right.
it absolutely flogged it down. And so we were very thankful, because we then read on the Charlotte Plains page that people were stuck in there for 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
So that was really lucky. All right, well, we're continuing to truck along, and we'll let you know what happens at the border crossing.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh wait, hang on, there was no follow through?
No.
He normally sneezes and goes, ah! Very annoying.
It's only for your benefit.
To annoy me. Okay, so we're pulling into Charlotte Plains, and the sunset looks amazing. Wow. There's a lot of people here.
You're not in the witness protection program, are you?
Welcome to Charlotte Plains.
Thank you. Okay, so we've arrived. We're at,
Charlotte Plains.
yep, and we've set up. There's live music, and we're at the bar, of course. So I'll walk up to the bar and I'll take you with me.
I will reach our world that you're living in, 'cause I've got friends in low places where the scared drowns and the fear chases my blues away, and I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social business, take a step on down to the
So this is the bar area and the merchandise area, which is really neat. So we're back at the campsite, which is very close to the amenities, which is quite nice. No bushwies tonight.
Well, we're spoilt tonight. We're actually inside the camper.
Oh, we've actually popped up the camper. First night, it's our second last night before we go home, and Brett's decided that he wants to sleep in the camper. So electric blankets are on.
It's a bit cooler here.
It is a little bit cooler, but we're going to go to the dawn service tomorrow morning, and then we're going to go into the hot pool, the bore, Artesian bore, and we have to be out of here by 10. So it'll be, ooh, thank you. Cheers. What are we drinking, by the way?
Rhett got this for her birthday, I think. The same one. We saw it at Burke today.
So what is it?
Little Giant Barossa Shiraz.
All right.
Little Giant.
Nice. Okay, 2022?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not too bad.
And we've got Brett's got the fire going, which is fantastic, and I've got some beef kebabs out that we bought at the butcher in Ningen.
It might have been Ningan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be fantastic. That'll be yummy. And yeah, a few reds around the fire tonight, around the bush TV. Although we were just saying, right over behind, like in front of us, is someone has a caravan that must have an 85-inch.
It's massive.
It's massive TV on the side of the caravan, and he's got the footy playing.
I'm very jealous.
And Brett's like, can't see who's playing. I'm like, well, walk over closer. No. So he must have Starlink and is streaming from KO or something like that, the footy. But Brett's very jealous. I said, go make a new friend. No. Anyway, we're going to sit around the fire, drink some red, talk some shit, cook some dinner, and then get up for the dawn service.
So we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yes. Cheers. It's all been concreted in, and it looks fantastic. You've done such a good job. Okay. What's it like, babe? Oh, that is nice though. It is so nice. Alright, we're going in. I don't know how deep it is. Oh, wow. Yep. It's hot. It's nice though. Coming in? You're right. Oh, that is so nice. Alright, I'm going in. That's beautiful. This place has done such a great job. They've really taken advantage of this amazing asset that they've got. Why wouldn't you?
It's fantastic.
$46 a night. Yeah, okay, it's a bit steep considering there's no power, but you've got great facilities. You can use this. It's open. Well, it doesn't close. Basically, you could use it any time of the day. People came here after the dawn service. So, it's beautiful. Beautiful.
This is nice.
Ah, very good. All right, well, I'm coming in when you stop splashing. Realising that it was close to 10 a.m. and we needed to get our butts out of there, we had a quick bath and then hit the road. So we just pulled up at Bolan and...
Across the road from the pub that's been burnt down.
Yeah, the pub's burnt down, so we're looking for a pub meal. Anyway, so this local pulls up behind us and says, oh, look, random question, but we just had an ANZAC service here in the park, and my wife is a president of the local tennis club, and they're putting on steak sandwiches, coldest beers in town, and invited us to come join them. So we're going to go join them.
We were looking for something, so
Yeah, so that's where we're going. All right, we are fed and watered. That was a great little pit stop. There he is. Arriving at the Nindigully Pub, an absolute favourite of ours. We realised it was jam-packed. Not only was it ANZAC Day, but they also had a music festival. So it was everyone for themselves to find a site. Hey babe, that was a quick setup.
it was a quick setup.
I think it took longer for us to find a bloody place to camp than it did anything else.
It always does, but exceptionally harder today because this place is full.
Yep. Nindigully Pub is chockers, and I can hear them playing two up in the background, so we'll go over and have a sticky beak at that.
We actually end up with a bit of a primo location because the pub is right there.
Yeah, so if I do a bit of a pan around, so there's our exit out onto the highway, if we want to, rather than go out the main one if it's too busy. There are our neighbours and a couple of swags, but there's the pub right there. And you can just see people are just camping in the car park. Like, it's just absolutely nutsos, but that's okay. It's only for one night. Our little shanty town, it's all set up in the long grass, but that's the only site that we could actually get. All right, take two. We just got there, ordered a bit of wine, and then it started to like spit, and I'm like, shit, the camper's open, so I just ran back, closed up the camper, grabbed an umbrella. Good timing. The music's just started. Croaky, who was singing along last night at the Nindigully Pub with the singer who was very pissed on tequila.
Oh, he was very pissed. What was his name?
I can't remember, but he actually got better the more he drank. The more he drank, his songs got better, his guitar playing got better. Anyway, we have just left Nindigully Pub, heading for home today, unfortunately. But we met some more cool people, which we love, and they were so generous. So they gave us these shirts, Urban Country Clothing Co. They are based in Caboolture in Sunshine Coast in Queensland, and they are just starting up a new business.
Bloody lovely blokes, like they didn't have to, it was just wonderful.
No, that was so nice. So yeah, so we gave them a big wave this morning as we drove out, and they've got another big music concert on at the Nindigully Pub today and tonight, but we are heading home. So today we have a fairly boring 6 hours and 7 minutes apparently, so Google says, arriving home at about 1:45 today. So we're going through Gundy and then to Toowoomba, go down the bypass, and then we're only an hour and a half from home from there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for following along. We've had an amazing trip, considering that when we left home last Saturday,
No plans.
we had no plans. We made a left out of the driveway. That was our first decision made. And we've just been making it up since then. And as you can tell, we've come across and discovered,
We've had some wonderful finds,
yeah,
and we'll show them all.
yeah. So, you know, and you just never know. We've got to get back to work on Monday. You know, that 4-letter word. Anyway, it pays the bills and it keeps us on the road, and that is exactly what we need at the moment. It's just a bit of a break from our Monday to Friday. So just remember that, please like and subscribe, and you get to follow more and more of our crazy, silly adventures. And who knows, one day we will be on the road full time, and we can't wait. So
Well, not full time, but not working.
removing that 4-letter word from our life potentially. But you know, we were chatting, and when we do retire, having met all these people out here and just having seen what's happened with the recent floods and things like that, we will probably volunteer and do some maybe SES work, and again, just come out and give anyone a hand that needs a hand when we're on the road. So I really like that payback, you know, giving back.
Paying forward.
I think it is. Yes, that's what I meant. Well, anyway, so thank you guys so much. We hang out for more episodes, and we just believe that life is too short and you've got to get out there, and that's what we're doing. Thanks so much.